And then the woman said to him, I know that Messiah is coming, he who is called Christ. And when he comes, he will tell us all of these things. And you know what I think is so beautiful about this? We just see the true wrestle that she's having right here. It was kind of like a deep breath, like, oh, I know the Messiah is gonna come one day and he's gonna figure it out. Because up to this point, she's in a true wrestle. She's like going to the well, she has to get water. Reality is, I gotta get water. Yes, I'm a Samaritan. Yes, I'm a woman, can't do anything about it. Yeah, you pointed out I've been married 5 times. Yes, and I'll have it. Yep, you're right, that's true. All right, we had established that. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out what mountain am I even supposed to worship on? Like she's like, yeah, okay, I do want living water. I do wish maybe I wasn't in this scenario. I'm not trying to ask for this. So let me just ask you this. Where am I even supposed to worship? She's just wrestling with all this internal stuff. And then she just kind of takes a deep breath like, oh, I just can't wait for the Messiah to get here, because when he gets here, then this will all be answered. And Jesus says to her, for the first time he ever tells anyone in the book of John, he says, I who speak to you am he. Is that not the most beautiful thing? I love too that she was looking for the Messiah. I mean, she didn't know she was looking, but she was waiting. Oh, I can't wait for the Messiah. When the Messiah comes, this will all be better. And he looks at her and he says, I who am speaking am he. Do you realize he could have told anybody that? He could have told a king that. He could have told rabbis that. He could have told anybody of seemingly more influence than her that he was the Messiah. But he chose her. What characteristics about her were so great? You know what I think? She was so curious. She wanted to know, are you better? And when he said yes, she said, then I want it. You know, he said, bring your husbands to me. And then she's like, okay, tell me about where am I supposed to worship? And she's like, oh, I can't wait for the Messiah. Was she perfect? No. Did she have some baggage? Yes. But man, she was craving the Messiah. And in her longing for the Messiah, he came straight to her, found her, and said, I'm here. I'm right here. And in that moment, I guess everything just was like, whoa, that's why you would have drank from my cup. That's why you would have even spoken to me. That's why this whole encounter has been nothing but miraculous and so wild and so unbelievable. And I'm normally by myself at this hour, but yet you're here. You gotta be the Messiah. Just then his disciples come back. They marveled that he was talking to a woman, but no one said, what do you seek, or why are you talking to her? So the woman left her water jar and went into the town and said to the people, come see a man who told me everything I ever did. Can this be the Christ? And they went out of the town and were coming to him. Y'all, what? This is so crazy. The woman left her water jar. Do you realize that like nothing in her actual reality changed by this point?